welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to win the league for sure, no doubt about it. Surely today we win the league. We have got games against Espanyol and I can't remember who the next one is against. Is it Eibar, someone like that? I think we'll have a look in a second. I wanted to show you this because Real Madrid play right before us away at Real Betis. Now, I say we need to get something out of Espanyol to win the league, but if Real Madrid don't beat Betis, then we're champions without even playing. So that could, could be a bit of a damp squib immediately. I want Real Madrid to win the game because we're playing Espanyol and I want to win the league in the derby. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, it's Eibar after this, and then we've got Athletic Club and Real Betis. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. I'm not sure that I'm going to do those last two games on camera, but we'll have a little chat about that later on. So yeah, today we are going to find out now how Real Madrid get on. As I say, I'm hoping they win it because I really do want to win it ourselves rather than win it because someone else didn't win. Oh, that's ridiculous. We've won La Liga. We've won it without even playing. Oh my word, we've won it without even playing. Oops. Oh well. Well, we've won it. So what happened then? What happened? They lost 1-0 at Betis. Right, well in that case we won't do the Eibar game on camera. We will just do Espanyol. We will do it because we can. So we might as well, because otherwise it's a bit of a short video if we don't, isn't it? But yeah, what I was going to talk about is I can recall quite a lot of my loan players. So I'm thinking for the last 3 games of the season, now that the league is won, I might just play a few of the kids. So I might play the likes of... I'm going to play Jorge Cuenca today. Actually, I'm going to give Regani the game today as well. Mika Marmol can start as well. Do you know what? We'll make a few changes while we're here. Neto might as well have a couple of games now. Oh, no, I don't really want to... It's a derby. I do still want to win. But I'm happy with that back four. I'm happy to give them a game. I'll keep Edison in goal and I'll play Neto for the last 3. And I'm happy with the rest up top. I've got Juanda on the bench. Dani Olmo starting. Ansu Fati's not on the bench. Actually, I'm going to give Frankie de Jong the game there because I'm training de Jong up as a box-to-box midfielder, so we'll give him the game. And I wouldn't mind Ansu Fati on the bench if I can fit him in somewhere, but I can't really. Oh, that's all right. Dani Olmo can play the full game, and if need be, Antoine Griezmann can go out there. It's not a massive problem. Yeah, well, happy days. We've won the league. Okay. I'm glad I did that little bit on camera now because I was going to fast forward through and I thought, actually, I'd better not because Real Madrid might drop points, and if they did, then it would be a bit weird for me to come on when we've already won the league. So at least you've seen that happen. Right. Oh, well, this is going to be a celebration. Like I say, I'm only going to do the one game now because I know for the fact that no one's going to watch a 25-minute video when you've won the league before the first match and that video's even kicked off. So, yeah. It's always a tremendous occasion on Derby Day. Your first, yeah, whatever. Leading scorers, yeah, great. Off we go. Yeah, so I can, for some reason, I don't know why, I can recall loads of the young loan players that we've got out at other clubs. There are a couple I'm looking at bringing back. Alex Collado is one of them. He's at Getafe. Because they're mid-table. I wouldn't take anybody back that's fighting relegation or promotion because obviously the clubs need them for that. As Ricardo puts the cross in, it's cleared away. But like Getafe are 13th in La Liga, so I might bring back Alex Collado for the last couple of games. That's a good tackle, and we're away again with Messi. I might bring back Rainier as well. Messi, what a run from Leo Messi, and then he's hit it straight at Prieto. Yeah, I might bring back... as I say, Rainier, the Brazilian wonder kid, he's also at Getafe. But there's a couple of others who are at clubs that are fighting for promotion and things like that. And Pedri, one of our top players as well, he's out at Las Palmas, but they're fighting a relegation battle. So I don't really want to bring him out of that. So, yeah, there's 1 or 2 I might bring back. And I'm not sure what to do now in terms of actually showing you guys what happens in those last 3 games. Between the last 2 games, between that Athletic Club and Real Betis games, we have the draw for the Club World Cup, which takes place in the summer. So I'm definitely going to do that as a little video, and in that what I might do is show you anything of interest that happens in the last 3 games of the season, because there's no point putting them on camera because there's nothing to play for in those games. I'm a little disappointed we're not actually doing an awful lot in this game right now, but Messi's going to put this free kick in, headed away, Dani Olmo gets to it, Mika Marmol, Ricardo Pereira. I'm pleased that they've not really threatened us, considering I've just made 3 big changes at the back, so I'm quite happy with that. Here's Dani Olmo coming forward, lovely run, whoa, wow, that was not good, was it? That, again, some of the highlights it shows you in this game are mental, they really are. I do still want to get to 100 points, that is still doable, I would love to do that. So it's a derby. I am aggressively going to say I am not happy. I want you to go out there and I want you to win this game. We should be winning it. I mean, we haven't created a lot, but we've had what chances there have been. We've had them. Here's Frankie de Jong to Messi, Griezmann. You've got Ricardo Pereira out there on the right. No, you haven't anymore. All right, we'll go back. That's fine. That's fine. Regani goes out the other way. Coming straight back at us. Why would you do that? That was such a ridiculous attempt at a pass. And it's forward now, and Ederson makes the save from Jonathan Caleri. This is just terrible. I haven't made that many changes that it should be a problem. I don't know what is going on. All of a sudden, we just don't seem to be creating the chances we created, and I don't know if it's something to do with the winter update. I don't know if that's had any gameplay effects. I mean, I don't even know. It's a transfer patch, isn't it? I don't even know if that does affect existing saves. I mean, to my reckoning, it shouldn't really. Here's Marmol to pick up that loose ball, whips it across. Oh, it's over Griezmann, but Ricardo Pereira puts it back in, and it's headed away again. And is he just going to hit it long here? Victor Gomez played forward. That's a good header back to Oscar Melendo. Mark Roca in midfield now. They're playing around nicely. Lovely ball out to Oulé. Oh, they're going to get a shot away here. This is going to be their attack. It's Oulé. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Oh, God. I don't want to lose the derby. Oulé steps up. Oh, I thought Ederson was going to get to it. It's a really, really well hit penalty. And yeah, I don't understand why all of a sudden, it's been a few games now and we're just not creating the chances that we were. I mean, we're 65 minutes in and we've had 7 shots on goal. It's not good enough. It really isn't. That's inspired them. Right, it's time to make a couple of changes here, I think. So we're going to bring Bruno Fernandes off and we'll bring on Carlos Alenia. Thiago's been booked so De Jong can shuffle across and Sergio Roberto can come on. And do I bring on Wanda or do I bring on Lautaro? We'll give Wanda a game and we'll take Messi off. Just give Messi a rest. He possibly won't play again this season, actually, Messi. If I bring back Alex Collado, I've got him and Wanda that could play out there, and I might just give Messi the rest of the season off. But yeah, I'm really not happy with what is happening on the pitch. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get it back to 1-1? Cuenca goes back to Ederson. This kind of throws into doubt what I was going to do, because I would like the 100-point season, but I don't know. I think it'd be more important to give a couple of young players some game time ahead of next season, because I'm going to want to use them next season. Give the likes of Puig and Alenia full games, things like that, and just give some of the more senior players a rest. Here's Mika Marmol to Alenia. Marmol again. Alenia again. Whips it across. Knocked down. Oh, that was a good hit. Was it Sergio Roberto that hit that? Brilliant save from the keeper. That's a bit more like it, boys. That was a good little move as Olmo whips the corner in. Cleared away. Frankie de Jong to Dani Olmo again. Good play, but the cross is awful. Yeah, this is just not good. I don't want to be losing a derby to Espanyol. This is not good. This is unforgivable. This really is unforgivable. And we're going to lose it. Got a highlight here. Caleri has the ball. Regani with a lovely foot in. Gets it off him. De Jong to Cuenca. Carlos Alenia. The rain is battering down in Catalonia at the minute. Alenia to Marmol. It's the 1st of May and it's raining like this. Oh, lovely ball to Alenia. De Jong. Sergio Roberto. De Jong flicks it out to Marmol, who played it in first time. It was a good attempt at a cross. I don't know why there was no one in the middle. Sergio Roberto and Alenia hits that, but it's always rising, always off target. This has been a shocker. It really, really has. An absolutely horrendous performance, even though we do celebrate the title win in our rival stadium, which obviously I am happy about, but I am not happy that we have lost that game. And I've got a feeling the team talk options here are going to be about winning the league. No, it isn't good. That wasn't good enough. That really wasn't good enough. I've had to get aggressive with them quite a lot recently, which is a little bit worrying, and it does now mean that I can't get to 100 points. So it is going to be a case of bringing back some of the loan players, I think. So if we have a look at the players that are out on loan, look, I can recall an awful lot of them. But the only ones I was looking at were Rainier, but we don't really play with an attacking midfielder unless I change formation for the next couple of games and try something new. Xavi Mbayamba, really good looking centre back, 6'5" as well, an absolute monster at the back, but he's playing for Malaga, who are currently second in the Segunda, which we can have a look at in a little minute, I guess. Alex Collado, again, I've shown you him before. Really like the look of him. He could play in a number of positions, so I'm tempted to bring him back because he's at Getafe, and as I say, they are like 13th. They're not going to challenge for Europe. They're not going to go down. So I'm really thinking I might bring him back. It was generally just those two. Ronald Araujo was one of them, but I can't recall him. Juan Miranda, a left back, but I can't recall him. We've got Nico here. I quite like the look of this guy. He's playing for Rayo Vallecano at the minute, and they're 14th in La Liga, so they're not really challenging for anything either. So potentially there's a few there that might come back. So yeah, we are champions. We've got 2 out of the 3 teams relegated at the minute, but as I say, Getafe are here in 13th, Vallecano are 14th. Neither of them are going to go down. It's just not going to happen. So I might just take my players back off them. In terms of, I haven't even looked at the La Liga, the Segunda really. So Sporting Gijon have got their playoff place guaranteed. Malaga are currently in second. It looks as though, although Malaga have just lost at home to Racing Club de Ferrol, which is a bit of a shock result, and has kind of brought Alaves back in it after they won at Almeria. But yeah, that's the state of play at the minute. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do those 3 matches off camera, and if anything interesting happens, if one of the youngsters does really well, I might show you what's happened. But the next video will involve the draw for the Club World Cup, as that is happening in June, I think it is, so I can't wait for that. So that's going to be the next matches really that we see. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this, guys. Kind of a disappointing season in the fact that we didn't do anything in the other competitions. We've won La Liga, which is our bread and butter and is obviously great, but very disappointed to lose the Copa del Rey final and to go out in the Champions League at the quarter-final stage. But it happens, doesn't it? At least we have been crowned Kings of Spain again. That is always the first thing that you want to happen. So I'm delighted with that. Yeah, as always, watch, like, share and subscribe. Jump in the comments in the description. Follow me on Twitter at GamerJamesFM. And I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching, guys. Adios, amigos.